All three? It says all. I lied. Apphia, you can tell us about something even better. I guess.
Something interesting about Black Clover. I know 3 people who are in it, and it's pretty cool. It also airs tonight on Toonami, and you should all watch it.
What was the question?
Can you tell us anything interesting about the experience recording on Black Clover?
Recording for Black Clover was really cool because it's the type of show that if I were a 10-year-old and this was my first anime, this would be like the best thing in the world.
Be your jam.
Yeah, like this show is really cool. I think it's very family friendly, which is nice. You know, anyone can watch it, and it has a lot of action. The animation in it for the fight scenes are incredible, definitely. And voicing someone who's kind of just done with everything is kind of my jam too.
I play Revchi in Black Clover, and that character, yeah, he's not nice. No.
He's not nice.
I bully Dallas Reed. This is not the first time I have bullied Dallas Reed in an anime.
Oh no.
No, actually.
Shout out to Naomi. Hey.
Okay, third time, because the first time I was not paid. Right, this is how we met. Yeah, no, it was really fun. I got to play a really cool villain, and he had these crazy chain powers and stuff, and did lots of screaming, and I was like, this is fun. I don't know, I like playing villains. They're interesting. They always have a weird character aspect. Aww.
I'm not in Black Clover, but I am the 10-year-old that is excited about Black Clover. Because I've watched I'm caught up. Like, I love that show. It is really just shonen trash fan service just for me. And you guys sound great. And I can't wait for more because it's for me. It's for me. Watch Black Clover tonight.
Woo!
Yes, do it. It's on cable.
What time is it on? 8, 9?
No.
No. Like 10, 9, 11.
It's 11:30.
11.
No.
If not 11.
10:30.
10:30. Even better.
We got there. And
Cool.
Funimation now.
So this next question is very related to one of the shows that Micah is in, but you can answer it in the sense of your own answer.
No.
If you could have any special ability from Mirrored Colors Phantom World or any other show you've worked on, what ability would you want? It can be a super ability, but like in Mirrored Colors, he can sketch
Right.
and monsters
Yeah,
are in his
monsters
notebook.
appear.
Reina inhales monsters.
So you're Kirby.
Superpowers.
Yeah, what kind of superpower would
Okay,
you
if
want?
it's any superpower, the power to manipulate time.
So you could sleep more?
No. So I could fast forward in time, I could slow it down, I could stop it, but the drawback is like the amount of time that I've used is taken away from my life. So
You're borrowing,
yeah.
you're borrowing from your own timeline.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like I thought about that
That's
power.
messed up.
Not many people have limited themselves with their own power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair though.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it's kind of like Click.
Click, I love that movie. Golly, I don't know. Characters that have superpowers that I've played.
Or like any superpower you want.
Well, I like flying. I want to fly.
Think of how much money you could save.
I could
Plane
save
tickets.
so much money, and it just would be fun. But I'd get real cold, and that would be the trade-off. I'd have to wear a huge jacket.
Bundle up like Christmas. It's a plane. It's David.
Just with a scarf.
Why is there a meatball flying in it? It's kind of furry. It's doing milk.
Someone thinks you're a bird.
Be great.
who's hunting you.
Just the ability to fly, but so cold.
I love that idea.
That'd be great.
Smart.
I would like my superpower to be Batman. I just want to be Batman.
Filthy rich. Be filthy rich.
Have a lot of
with every
money
weapon.
and strong and being a
All the
detective.
weapons.
Yeah.
And a Batmobile. That's amazing.
You get a nice car.
Yeah.
Good goal.
Nice suits. Nice parties. Never have a bad meal in your life. That sounds like a good superpower.
Batcave has a giant penny in there for some reason. Who knows?
You never know.
And the trade-off is no parents.
Oh no.
Good night, everybody.
The superpower I've always wanted is to imagine a food and then it's there.
Yeah.
Any food. And then I would do like a lot of humanitarian work with it too.
Yeah.
But then I would also go home and be like,
Give me the takoyaki.
What would be the first thing that you imagine? Like burger.
First food that I would have.
Now we're going rogue. What is your favorite character you have recorded thus far in your career?
Favorite character recorded thus far. There are just so many.
I know.
Oh, I didn't bring my cheat book.
Or like the most memorable one.
Most memorable one. I do like Hat Kid from A Hat in Time.
It's such a good game. Is that 10-year-old?
Didn't even pay him to say that. Because normally when you're dubbing things, you kind of have to listen to the Japanese and pattern your voice and what you do off of them. But for Hat in Time, I was actually allowed to develop the voice from scratch myself. Like with the team, they were like, we don't know what we wanted to sound like. So sort of spitball some ideas, pitch some things. And at the time, Micah was playing a lot of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And so there's this little Link running around making noises. And so I was like, oh yeah, I'll sound like him, except a girl with a much bigger hat. Yeah, like they both have hats.
6 months working on that character every week, multiple times a week, and put my heart into that role. We're very passionate behind the creative process of the project, and we all were just super big fans of it. Me and Alejandro and Marissa and Aaron Dismick and everybody were just, it was great, and I want more.
More numbers.
Same as Damon, but for me it's Uno. But honestly, I think my favorite is probably either Tamotsu or Junichi. But Tamotsu, Denki guy from Akiba's Trip, the animation I loved because it was just reference after reference, and it was my first lead as well. But I think my favorite thing about it was I got to just be crazy in the most wildest way. And I remember my favorite episode of it was episode 9 because I just got to do a Dan Green impression, and it was just a Yu-Gi-Oh episode.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
so
And then they broke the wall, and it's like they broke the immersion, and they're just playing on this little cardboard box. It's like, hey guys, I'm trying to concentrate, okay? And then they go back to like, it's time to duel, and I'm like, it's the closest I get to Yu-Gi-Oh.
I love those moments though.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
If you could be any animal in the world, what animal would you be?
I'm a
and
dog.
why? Yes?
I'm a dog because not only is it my zodiac sign, like Chinese zodiac sign, but I just am. I think.
Very
And,
loyal.
yeah, I'd want to be a corgi. I just want a corgi.
You should get a corgi.
If you find a corgi that needs a home, let me know.
I'll take him home.
I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I like cats. I love cats. They're so soft.
Cats.
I can't think of any other animal. They just sleep all the time and
Cats.
cuddle, and it's just
Yeah.
great. They're just great. I love cats.
I would be a panda. Because they're lazy and they're troublemakers.
Yeah.
There you go.
About to continue. Actually, you said corgi. I voiced a corgi in a show this season.
Yes.
In
Yes,
Code
you did.
Realize, who just barks a lot. But the best part about it is I have to keep looking up corgi videos to study what they sound like. So I'm watching this for work, okay? I am watching corgi videos for
I
work.
need a research too. Could you send me some of
Yeah,
that?
super important
Yeah.
that I do this for my job.
We're adults, by the way. Just so you know.
Yeah. I would say koala again because they sleep and eat, and that's about all they do. But also, like when they get upset, they will wreck you. And apparently, there's this running gag in Australia where they try to convince everyone not in Australia that koalas are like these monster drop bear things that will just ruin your life. And so, I like to think that if I were a koala, all of Australia would find me super cool.
That's pretty awesome. Next question. You're a new addition to the Crown box. What color would you be and why?
A new color.
A new color. I would just be red.
I'd be blue, like very faint and non-committal. Like you really gotta try to get that blue out of it.
I'd be like a specific shade of gray that's called Drop Bear Will Mess You Up. And you can only use it to color koalas, and if you use it on anything else, a koala will come and mess you up.
Like, here's a eucalyptus and eat it. That's pretty cute.
probably a pale, fleshy color.
Like a vampire flesh?
Yeah. Man, see, vampire,
Vampire
pale
Like person who doesn't
person. Yeah, exactly. A person who doesn't see the sun for months and months and months
Lacks
and months and
vitamin
months
D.
at a time.
How about
Yeah.
What would he be called?
Something with vampire. Vampire,
Vampire,
fleshy vampire.
vitamin D.
You stole my answer.
Hey, you can be
It
one
was
skin tone
no.
up or
Here's
down.
the thing. Mine is going to be needs vitamin D white.
Listen,
So that's mine.
it's a shade of white. There you
Yeah, that's my shade. I need it. It's like a pasty greenish white.
I'm translucent.
You're red at least. I'm green.
I think Micah wins that. What was the next one? What is your favorite thing to do in your free time? Like, what's a guilty pleasure you like doing?
Sleeping.
Sleeping? Yeah, sleeping.
Other than that,
Who
just
likes sleeping? Raise your hand. Yeah!
next question. Am I right?
Liars!
Love sleep.
Honestly, just playing video games and drawing.
What kind of video games?
Platformers.
Sonic.
My favorite game of all time is Psychonauts. If you've not played Psychonauts,
Nice.
it is literally just about this carny kid who runs away from the carnival to go to psychic camp, and then you dive into the minds of people and find out their secrets and how they
That's
work.
awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I like playing video games too when I have time. My favorite game, love Super Smash Brothers. I've played a lot of time on my own fighting like 3 level 9 computers because I have a problem.
Who's your go-to character?
Mewtwo.
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 Yeah.
I love Mewtwo.
Really?
It's great. Other than that, I really like playing Bayonetta in the new one. She's pretty great.
She's really fast.
Also like Cloud Strife because reasons. Anyway,
That's awesome.
I like to do music. I like to make like electronic music in my spare time. I'll like set a timer and be like, all right, half an hour, come up with something now. Like challenging myself to do that is a good like brain exercise for me and calms me down for some reason. So yeah.
I read a lot. I guess that's a boring answer. I also like to make.
Bookstore.
Yeah, I read a lot. I buy all of these books, guys. They're all great.
All of them.
Every books, especially this one at our table. You can get right here after this.
Look, you can't in my wallet a third time.
Yeah, I still
Or
have
can
it.
you?
Where's mine?
I also like to make visual novels.
Yeah.
Which is a thing I probably mentioned at the front, and I run a small group called Sake Visual. We've released several games, including the murder mystery series Jisei, an otome dating sim called Backstage Pass, and we're working on a couple other things right now. Follow me on Twitter at Soy Milk Pudding, and you can see me talk about it
Blank.
even more. So yeah, in my spare time, I sort of hobby dev visual novels, and I read stuff.
Beautiful. What is your favorite pizza topping? Pizza.
What? No, no.
Pizza topping.
There you go. Yay.
The cheese.
Yes.
The cheese.
But how much cheese? Too much cheese?
Well, what kind of cheese? Like, I like different cheeses. Like, the mozzarella is cool, but I also like some feta on there just for,
Yeah.
like, a little bit of a different texture and flavor. That's good. Put, like, some Asiago on the crust to get, like, another texture in there, especially when it gets nice and crispy. So that's pretty good. Yeah, you know, the cheese.
Cheese. Best answer.
I'm a hipster and I like those pizzas that have like prosciutto and like a fig jam and
Ooh,
goat
those are
cheese.
good.
What?
Those are really good on a thin crust.
And apple.
Don't get me started on food. There's so much food over here that's surrounding us. I'm surprised I'm here right now.
my stomach hurts now.
Yeah.
I'm really upset. God, I love pizza, guys. I love any kinds of toppings. I'll be that weird one who eats pineapple on pizza. I don't care. I'll do that. It's fine.
Okay,
It's
time
fine.
to go.
No.
Yeah,
I'll stay by your side.
I love cheese stuffed crust. That's my favorite.
Woo.
That's a good topping.
It's a good topping
Fit-
at the inside of a crust.
Thin crust for me.
Crust, yeah.
The Chicago
Man.
cheese is best.
I don't know. I just like pesto cheese. I know that's weird.
Pesto?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I just love pesto.
Pesto cheese?
Yeah, like it's pesto with the cheese.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.